Okay.
Okay, so first off, I'm really excited because I'm going to share something with you guys today that is like, I'm really scared to talk about, but I'm going to do it anyways. And one of those things, one of my fears that I have is going to Summit, and it's coming up, and it's kind of scaring the crap out of me because I'm going and it's happening and I'm so excited I'm going, but I'm like, holy crap. So, but Summit is coming up. I'm so excited. It's in July and it's in New Orleans again. And I don't know if I told you guys last time, but Darren Hardy, who wrote The Compound Effect, he's going to be one of the keynote speakers along with Brendan Burchard. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm scared to go, but I know it's going to be like a magical, magical experience. Mm-hmm. So if anyone else wants to join me and face our family.
I know where I am on that.
I know you can't go. But anyways, it's not too late to sign up is what I'm saying. I haven't bought my plane ticket yet. And I do have a hotel room that I am more than happy to share with people so we can split costs or whatever. But yeah. Any celebrations or struggles from you two? There it is. It's Amber.
You hear us?
Can she hear us? So sad.
Amber.
Hi.
Oh, now she's frozen. Now everybody's frozen. I'm the only one not frozen. Hello?
Yes, we see you.
Yeah.
We hear you.
Hello.
Oh, no.
There's that better.
Perfect. Hi, Amber.
Hi.
I'm Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
I'm the one who messaged you yesterday.
Nice. Nice to meet
you. You too. Okay, so we were just talking about celebrations and struggles. So who wants to start? Who wants to share celebration or struggle? Or both?
Ding dong, I'm back.
Hi, Nikki.
Hi. Sorry. Hi.
Nikki, why don't you go first? Tell us a celebration you had this week.
I've worked out and had Shakeology 4 days in a row.
Boom!
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about it.
That is a celebration.
Yeah, because consistency isn't really my thing. And so being able to say that I've done all 4 days in a row feels pretty awesome.
That is amazing.
Yep. And I came out as a coach yesterday, and I feel pretty good about it. So
I love it.
You know.
We got you go. We popped that cherry.
We did. I'm exposed to the Facebook world now. And I've already oh dear. I've already gotten like a couple teachers have approached me at school and have been like, I'm really interested. I want to talk to you about it when we have more time.
Love it.
I'm excited.
Boom shakalaka.
Mm-hmm.
Linda, what's your celebration?
I moved all my stuff. I don't know.
Tell us, where'd you move from and where are you at?
Yes. I moved from New York, where I've lived all my life, and I just moved to Ohio.
Wow.
To move in with my boyfriend, and I got a new job out here too.
Nice.
So all kinds of changes.
Yeah.
Huge.
What about you, Amber? What's a celebration?
Probably. So the thing that's been kind of bothering me about doing this is I've had a friend who she's trying to get me to join as a challenger for months and months and months. And I've kind of been putting it on the back burner and looking at her meal plans and all of that. And I felt really bad because I'm, Nikki's my sister. And so I messaged her last night and she was really sweet. She's like, I'm so happy you're going on this journey, especially as a coach, and I'm happy for you. So that made me feel like less anxious for me, I guess. So now I feel like I can fully post about everything and, do what I do. So that was.
Sometimes that's scary
celebration.
to put that out there, but
I felt like I was going to hurt her. So I'm glad I wasn't. So that's good.
Well, you'll come to find out that Beachbody coaches are like the most positive people, and they really do. Like, we really just want people to feel better about themselves. Like that's why we started this in the first place. We all start this health journey because we want to feel amazing. So I would say my celebration is I had like a huge aha moment this week, and that is what this call is going to be all about. So before so how this is going to work is I'm going to basically share with you my heart and soul today, but I want you taking notes if you want to take notes, but during this whole spiel, write down questions and like write down hard questions like that you're afraid to ask me, but just freaking do it. Okay. So write down questions. And then at the end of this, I'm going to have you guys ask me questions. So I'm going to actually mute all of you because I'm going to go on my little soapbox here. But okay. So I had an aha moment this week so I had a call with Barbie Kalev along with Linda and Liz and Amanda. Liz and Amanda are not on this call, but these girls are pushing to move up in rank to Emerald. Like they are doing all the vital behaviors. They're really focused, dialed in on coaching. So Barbie really wanted to talk with them and get to know them better and help them. And so while Barbie was on this call with them, I realized that what Barbie was doing is something I am not doing. And I think that's because as a coach, we try to act like we have all the answers. At least this is me. Like this is how I act. I act like I know everything and that, you know, I can answer anyone's question and I'm there for everyone and I just know exactly how this business works. But that's bullshit. Like I don't really know what I'm doing. And not that I don't know what I'm doing, I'm continually learning. And that's what this business is all about. And that's what makes it so much fun. So if you're trying to be perfect at this job, it will probably never happen. Like you'll probably just never be perfect at this. And that's not a bad thing. It's a really, really good thing because that means you're always evolving into something great. So this whole aha moment triggered this call because what Barbie was doing is she was asking you guys the hard questions. She was asking you questions to come out of your shell and to emotionally connect. And one thing that a lot of us have in common on this team is that we're afraid to talk about our emotions and we're afraid to express like how we're actually feeling. And it's because we're not very confident in ourselves. And that's just like a woman thing. Like a lot of women are like that. We're just not confident enough to like talk about things that have happened in the past or, you know, but Barbie just had this way of really, you know, opening you guys up. So it made me reflect. And it made me reflect to when I first became a coach. And when I first became a coach, I was scared shitless. And so I know this is how you guys are all feeling. First of all, I was scared to put my social security number when I was signing up for a coach. I'm like, why do they need my social security number? I'm like, duh, you idiot, you're signing up for a business. But that scared the crap out of me. I was scared to post my first sweaty selfie on Facebook. I felt like I always had to create the most perfect post to put on my social media page. I hated having to reach out to my upline. Like I would never reach out to Barbie because I didn't want to bother her. I wanted to figure everything out on my own, basically. I was afraid to get on team calls like this because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to talk in front of a bunch of people I don't know. And I was afraid to even do the national wake-up call because I wasn't sure like how it was. I didn't realize like I literally just listened. I thought I was going to have to talk, but I didn't. Going to Super Saturday is the scariest thing I've ever done, but I've gone to every single Super Saturday by myself, and it has been a magical experience every time I go. So like all of these things as a first-time coach, I was so scared to do because I had no confidence. I doubted myself, and it was really hard, but I actually was able to overcome a lot of these fears by just doing it. And I know I can say that, but I really wasn't just doing it. I was really changing my mindset and building my confidence. And you guys know I'm all about personal development. So reading books like You Are a Badass or The Compound Effect, those books made me into who I am, seriously, because they completely change your mindset. But when I thought about, okay, what did Danielle actually do to overcome these fears and to really become the coach that I am today? And when I look back at my fears and I think about what did I actually do, it was feeding my mind, but then also learning how to be more assertive. And what that means to me is being able to talk to people in a way that might make me and might make them a little uncomfortable. And that is so scary to me, like so frightening to talk to someone and ask someone a question when I don't know how they're going to respond, or if I think they're just going to say like, this is so stupid what you're doing. You know, like I always thought the worst. And so that would refrain me from reaching out to people at all. I just wouldn't do it. And so when I learned that, you know what, if I just talk to people like they are my friend, then I know that I can get an emotional connection with them and that they are going to want to join me because they're going to see how emotionally connected I am to this and how this has helped me turn into the person I am today. So write that down. Like, talk to people like they are your friend, even if they're not your friend. Talk to them like they are your friend. And I'm going to be honest, like when I'm hanging out with the girls, like whatever, you know, I'll ask my friends just whatever question pops into my head. And it might be a question that's really stupid. It might be a question that, you know, they might have a hard time answering, but I ask my friend that anyways, because I really do want to help them. Like if my friend is in trouble, I want to help them try to figure out the solution. Well, that's what I want to do with all these people I'm talking to through this business too. So I realized that I've gotten really good at that. Like I've gotten good at asking people the hard questions that make them really uncomfortable. For example, if I'm talking to someone and I'm learning all about what they want to do and why they want to feel better. Okay, they want to lose 40 pounds. They're going on a vacation, so they want to look good in this bikini. Like, okay, to me, that's all fluff. Like, okay, everyone wants to lose weight, whatever, but that's fluff to me. I want to understand, why do they really want to lose this weight? So I ask them, what made you decide you wanted to lose 40 pounds? And if they say, well, I'm going on vacation. Well, what makes you want to lose the weight for vacation? You know, like asking them questions instead of saying, oh, that's great, you want to lose 40 pounds. Here's what you should do. They have no emotional connection. 40 pounds is a number. So what we want them to do is have an emotional connection to why they want to lose the weight. Because guys, we know we all have that connection. We know that really losing weight to us is feeling good about ourselves. It's about feeling our best. I don't care what size jeans I wear, but if I feel freaking awesome in those jeans and I know I'm rocking them, then I don't care what the number is. And I've grown into that. Like I've not always been like that, but that's because I had an emotional connection up to why I was starting this journey in the first place. So you have to ask people the hard questions. You have to ask people questions like, why, or what's holding you back? Like if someone says, no, I don't want to do this, what's holding you back? And it's not like you're trying to talk them into doing this. You really want to know, like, what are your hesitations? Just be totally honest with me. What are you hesitant about? Is it the price? Are you not seeing the value? Sorry, my dog is freaking out right now. Settle down, Lou. Settle down. But shit, what was I just saying? Damn it, Lana. No, but seriously, what these hard questions do is it gets people talking. And I'll be totally honest. As a coach and with you as my coaches, I have failed at this. And I have not asked you guys the hard questions. And do you want to know why? I'm going to be totally honest. I'm just going to lay it out there. We don't ask people the hard questions because we're scared shitless of what they're going to say. We are scared shitless of how they think of us. We are scared shitless that they are going to laugh at us. We are scared that they're not going to respond at all. And that's why I wasn't doing it with you guys. I wasn't asking you guys the hard questions because in reality, to be a successful coach, like if you really want to work this business, because it's possible. Barbie Kalev, my upline coach, makes 7 freaking figures with this business. She has a beautiful house. She travels whenever she wants. You know, that is possible through this business. And it's not just selling makeup. It's not just selling skincare stuff. This is selling a lifestyle. Like you are going to be helping people not only change their physique, but how they feel about themselves. And I just got like crazy goosebumps because no one else can offer this. Only you can offer this. And people are going to come join you because you're doing it. You're proof that that's what this does. And you know it. And Amber, I know you're just starting. And Nikki, you're just diving into this. But like Linda, you and I know for a fact that doing these workouts not only are easy to plug into the day, but they make you feel strong. When I do quarter-force and I'm punching the shit out of the air, like I feel like a bat out of hell. And that's just what these programs do. They make you feel good about yourself. The community that we create in our challenge groups, you can't get that anywhere else. Beachbody coaches are Beachbody coaches because they seriously want the best for other people. We're not thinking money signs up here. We're thinking about literally helping other people. And you have to realize that, and this is what I had to realize when I was afraid to ask people the hard questions. I had to realize that my vision for this business, that the way this business made me feel, that the way helping someone else, the way I felt when someone sent me a message and saying, I can't even tell you how motivational you are to me on this journey. Like, I realized all of that is so fucking bigger than my fear of asking someone a question. So much bigger, like explosively bigger than every fear of going to Super Saturday, of putting my social security number in that damn application. You know, like it was so much bigger than that. And so you have to feel that way too. You have to feel, why are you doing this? You know, and that emotional feeling, whether this makes you feel awesome, because guys, that's what invested me as a coach. This made me feel awesome, and I wanted to shout it from the rooftops. I wanted anyone and everyone to know about it. And that's what kept me going. But guys, the fears are never going to go away. Because now as a coach, I've been a coach for over a year. I still have self-doubt. I still have trouble being assertive. And like I just admitted, I have not been assertive enough for you guys. Like, Nikki, you're honestly, like I said to you yesterday, I felt like I did ask you the hard questions, Nikki, and you did feel emotionally connected to this. And we did cry over this, you know, like, and you wanted this so bad. And so you're doing it, you know, but even me, when I was a coach, I didn't have a lot of support at first when I first started this business, because my upline at the time, she wasn't really working the business. So I was kind of figuring things out on my own, but I didn't know why I was here. Like, why am I doing this? And so when Barbie Kalev became my coach, she asked me the hard questions. She asked me, Danielle, why are you doing this? Why are you here? Why are you on this call with me today? Why are you doing your workouts every day? Why are you messaging people every day? Those questions, that's what made me realize, holy shit, this is so much bigger than my fears. And that's what made me overcome those fears. So this is the time to really evaluate why you are here. And I know we hear that so often, like, what is your why? Craft your story, blah, blah, blah. But seriously, think about it. Why do you want this for yourself? And be selfish. Why do you want this for yourself? And this could be something as silly as, I want to be able to put on a dress and not have to worry about my midsection. You know, it could be something, whatever it is to you, it could be different, but dig deep. Don't just make it be about a number on the scale. And you know what? That's what I had to think about with my coaches. Because once you guys start building your team, you are going to start attracting coaches, and you're going to start asking people to be coaches on your team. And that is scary as shit. Like, Nikki, I'm going to throw it out there. Amber, she was scared shitless to ask you about the coaching opportunity because she just didn't, you know, your family. And she was like, what if this is something that she says no and it makes things awkward, or what, you know, like, that's a scary thing to think about. But she did it. And thank God she did, because you're sitting on this call with us and you're about to be a rock star at this, you know? So it's like, but think about that. If Nikki would have never sent that message to you, she would have never been able to help you. And That's how you have to go into every single conversation. If you're about to reach out to someone, like if you have a badass on your dream team and you're like, this person would be an amazing coach, then just ask them. And like Linda just did this the other day. Her cousin, she knows, would be an amazing coach, okay? And she was so afraid to just ask her. You know, she would tiptoe around the idea of like, oh, you know, do you think that this workout would be good? You know, whatever, tiptoe around the idea, which we all do because we're just afraid to ask the question. Do you want to do this? Do you want to learn about what I'm doing? Do you want to learn how I'm changing my life? But she did ask her the question, and her cousin said no, which is totally fine. But did the world end? No. She asked her, and now it's out there. That seed is planted. And guess what? I know I don't know her cousin very well, but I know the kind of person her cousin is, and I guarantee that this is going to be something she thinks about. So, okay, Linda, I just saw that. Going to change my phone. Okay. Her boyfriend, Timmy, is watching the draft, and he's drunk. But, so guys, really what I want you to leave with this call today is talk to people like they're your friend. But don't be afraid to ask the hard questions, okay? Sometimes it might seem scary, but when you ask people the hard questions, those are the questions that are really going to dig deeper into how they feel about themselves and what they want to do about themselves. And I know there are some people out there who literally like have a hard shell and they are hard to crack. But I guarantee you, if you keep asking them questions and if you keep supporting them and if you keep being there for them, then those are going to be the people who are going to be your rock star coaches, which, hello, Nikki. Like, that was you. I talked to Nikki about the coaching opportunity for what, like 8 months? And she finally decided to join me. For freaking ever, yes. Okay, so I always write notes to like talk off of, but I never really follow them. Okay, so just to kind of pull everything full circle, how did I benefit from this? So how did I benefit from actually overcoming those fears and actually talking to people and actually asking them the hard questions? Well, once I started doing that, that's when my business changed. I realized, Linda, I'm gonna mute you. I realized that once I started asking people questions, more than just like, what's your health and fitness goal? Like, what the hell? No one wants to really answer that question. You know, if you ask them questions like, how are you doing? Or tell me about your nutrition, or tell me about what kind of fitness programs you like, or why do you want to lose this weight? Like when you ask people questions that are just friendly, like questions that you would ask, but also questions that would get them thinking, ask them. Because when I started doing that, that's when my business changed. That's when I started actually building relationships with people, because I wasn't just thinking of them as a new customer on my team. I was thinking of them as a friend, that this is my friend that I'm now going to be helping in this journey, and I am going to help them not only feel better about themselves, but then hopefully this friend that is now kicking ass on their fitness journey, hopefully I'll be able to help them financially as a coach. So, here's my honest thing that I did not really want to admit to you guys tonight. So I've been stuck at a rank in this business. So this business has different ranks, and Amber, you'll learn more about this, so I won't go into like the logistics of it, but I've been stuck at Emerald forever. I have a lot of coaches under me, but I have failed at teaching my coaches how to build this business. And so I have been stuck at that rank. And it's been very frustrating for me, because I'm like, oh, but I'm doing everything that I can. I'm trying to motivate my coaches, and I'm trying to do this, and I'm trying to, but you know what? It's the same exact thing. And I go back to what gave me that blast to really reach out with challengers? What switched in my business? What switched in my mind that really helped me build momentum with getting customers and getting people to help them on their health journey? I need to apply that to coaching now. I need to apply that to you. So I need to now face the fears of asking you guys the hard questions. And asking you guys questions of, why are you really in this? And asking you hard questions when you lose momentum, and not just saying like, oh, you didn't work your business this week. That's fine. Like, no, I can't do that because it's not fine. Like, if you have goals to set, then my job is to help you reach those goals. My job is to help you do whatever you want with this business. So I'm not just going to say like, oh, you're not coming to our meeting. That's fine. Like, no, that's, if you want to do this and you want to invest in it, then that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to help you do that. But I learned as a coach, in order to build this business, you have to ask the hard questions and you have to show up. Because if you don't show up, then what are you here for? If you don't show up, how are you helping other people? And I don't mean just showing up on your social media page. Yes, that's very important. Posting daily on your social media page about what you're doing. But you also need to show up at any possible opportunity of surrounding yourself with other coaches. You need to show up at any opportunity where you can be surrounded by other people who are going after the same goals. That's why our challengers are so successful, because they're in a challenge group where they know other people are supporting them and going after the same goals. We need to create that on this team. We need to create, like, that team can't stop, won't stop page. I shouldn't be the only one posting. Like, if you guys have problems, if you guys have struggles, or if you have a celebration, we should be sharing it to that team, because this team should have that community feel that our challenge groups do. And I'll be honest, I did that. I failed that as our coaching team. But that is something that I really want to work on with all of us. And I think it goes back to asking you guys the hard questions, really understanding why you're here, and really understanding how I can help you reach your goals with this. Because that's what this business is all about. It's all about understanding and building relationships with people and helping them do what they want with either their health, their fitness, or financial with coaching. So just to kind of wrap things up, I want you to think about, like, are you stuck in that aspect? Are you stuck in the aspect of, like I am, stuck in emeralds, but not, I know you're not at that rank, but are you stuck in some other part of, whether it's in your life or in this business? So just kind of give that some thought tonight. But I am going to unmute. Well, actually, ask me the hard questions now. Type them into the chat if anyone has a hard question that you want to ask me. And it could be about anything. Like anything. Just ask me. Okay, so Nikki asked, how long did it take you to feel confident about your business? I'll be totally honest. I am still not 100% confident in myself. And that's something I have to work on daily. And that's why I have to read personal development. And I swear I go through a drought and I feel more self-doubt if I'm not connected with other coaches. Like, getting on these team calls every Thursday, this feeds my bucket. Like, this fuels me to want to go work my business. So plugging in, like I said, surrounding yourself with other people going after the same thing, that's what's going to help build your confidence. But I'll be totally honest, when I felt that change in my business, it was in December. So it was probably 6 months into coaching where I felt like I got this, Okay, so Linda, when is the next Super Saturday? I believe it's in August, but I'm not totally sure. Actually, that's weird. They usually release the date at the Super Saturday, but they didn't this time. So I'll find that out and I'll let you guys know. But it's usually the end of July or August would be the next one. Okay, Amber asked, how many coaches do you have under you? I have 25 coaches under me, and I have 25 coaches. I have 25 coaches under me. And so that's not just my personally, Amber, you're technically a coach under me. So, but you're all part of my team and I want to help all of you guys. Okay, but I have 25. What are the free groups you have done? Okay, so Amber, this might be kind of new to you, but a lot of the times we run free groups where it just helps us build relationships with people who are afraid to make the commitment and pay the money. This is actually, I've always done clean eating groups. And I'll be honest, I am bored with those. Like, they're great to start off as a new coach. And I actually have a whole template that I can, if anyone wants to do a free clean eating group, it was like a 5-day one that I would always do. I have a whole template that I can give you guys. Just message me and ask me for it. But this is actually the first time where I'm doing like the book club. So this book club really doesn't have a lot to do with fitness, because I've realized the reason I'm so invested in this is because it's made me feel more confident. And so I want to show other women that they can feel more confident too. But I'll be totally honest, I'm doing this free group because I am so passionate about what that book did for me. So when it comes to free groups, think about what you're passionate about and do a free group off of that. Who cares if it doesn't have to do with fitness? All you want to do is get to know people. All you want to do is become friends with people. And then those people are going to want to join you. Yeah, Amber, it is. It really, and I'm so excited. We have so many women in that group. They're so engaged. They're excited. But it's because, like, I'll be honest, like when I did the clean eating groups, I just felt like, I don't know, people were invested for those 5 days, but I just felt like I didn't really even get to know them, you know, because I was just sharing a meal plan and we were just taking pictures of our food. But like, do something that you're seriously passionate about. Like, if you're not passionate about meal prep, then don't do a free group on meal prep, you know? So like, Nikki, honestly, thinking of you, okay, you're a busy teacher, right? So your whole thing is you don't have a lot of time. You could do a free group on like quick workouts or something, you know, where you can do like a booty workout, a different booty workout every day, like a 10-minute booty workout. Or, you know, you could even do something that's more of like, if you like crock pot. That was a group I did. I did a crock pot group where I gave people crock pot recipes instead of, you know, the clean eating. Would you get what off of BOD? Oh, the workouts? You can. Like, okay, another good one you can do is you can give people a link to that where they can have 30 days free of Beachbody On Demand. Now, it's a 30-day trial. So after those 30 days, they're automatically enrolled in Beachbody On Demand and they would be charged. But like, that's what I'm offering in this book club. So you can do like a free group where people use Beachbody On Demand. Yeah, Nikki, honestly, if you came up with it yourself, like it's more unique and authentic to you, that would be totally fun. And that's right. Like, you're all about dance. That would be great to include in there too. Okay, let's take a couple more and then we'll get off in 2 minutes. So if you have one more question, then go ahead. Can anyone else see the chat? This is showing that it's all private. Nikki, I unmuted you. Can you see the chat?
Yeah. You can select, like, if I wanted to message you privately, I could, or I could go to.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I'm just going to unmute all of us.
Okay.
Hi. Okay.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can't really text anything in the chat right now.
Okay, that's okay. Do you have any questions, Linda?
I wrote some down, but I don't know, it's at home now.
You're going to pick up Drunky.
This jerk. Oh yeah, he's gonna be a treat.
But seriously, guys, ask me, like, don't hesitate to ask me questions. Like, I love it when you guys celebrate things that you do. And like, you don't just have to send it to me in a message. Share it in that group, because we should be a community in that Can't Stop, Won't Stop group where we support each other. Like, I don't want to be the only one posting in that group. Yeah, I'm the coach of, like, this is our team, but like, I am just like you. I'm on the same playing field as you. I have the same scary feelings that you do. I have the same fears that you do. And I have a lot of the same questions you do, you know, so we have to figure them out together. So let's use that group and, you know, let it help us build each other up. That's what this is all about, okay? So if you guys have any more questions that you think of later, don't hesitate to post them in the group. and then I'll answer them for you, okay? I'll let you go. I already took up a lot of your time, but enjoy the rest of your evening, and then I will chat with you guys soon.
Thanks so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Thank you.